Okay, hi dear children, I am teacher Geeta. This is grade 10 chemistry, portion nitrogen, fertilizers, carbon dioxide and methane. Actually, this is a continuation of the previous video, water and air. Here we are discussing about fertilizers. But you know that what are fertilizers? Fertilizers are any substance added to the soil to make it more fertile. Fertilizers are of two types, natural fertilizers and artificial or synthetic fertilizers. Animal manure we have to use a natural fertilizer. This synthetic fertilizers are made in factories, and one of the examples is this NPK fertilizers. NPK, that is nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. These three elements mixes together to form fertilizers, that is NPK fertilizers. The nitrogen is used for healthy foliage, phosphorus strong roots and potassium healthy plants. So this fertilizer is very useful for plants. These are called NPK fertilizers. Now we are discussing about the manufacture of ammonia. Ammonia is a gas. You know that the formula of ammonia is NH3, and it is very important compound because it is needed to make fertilizers, and which are used everywhere. This ammonium fertilizers are used everywhere, and in fact we can say that one of the world's second most manufactured chemical is ammonia. In two ways we have to make ammonia. Ammonia is made in industry by the reacting nitrogen with the hydrogen. That process is called a Haber process. In another way, the displacement of ammonia from its salt. All alkalis can displace ammonia from its salt. Here is given example: ammonium chloride react with the calcium hydroxide, forming calcium chloride, ammonia and water. And the Haber processes, ammonia react with the ammonia is produced when nitrogen and hydrogen react, and this is called a Haber process. And nitrogen obtained by the burning of hydrogen in air and to remove oxygen, then hydrogen obtained by the cracking of hydrocarbon, or you know that methane react with the steam, it is producing carbon dioxide and hydrogen. This way hydrogen is produced. By in industry they are producing nitrogen combined with the hydrogen, ammonia is producing. This process is called a Haber process. And the next is about greenhouse gases. You know that what do you mean by greenhouse effect? The trapping of sun's warmth. It is a natural process that warms the earth's surface and the air above. The heat trapping gases are called greenhouse gases. Carbon dioxide, carbon chlorofluorocarbons, nitrous oxide, methane, all these are greenhouse gases. But now the next one is the formation of carbon dioxide. But this picture showing a carbon cycle. But what is carbon cycle? Carbon moves between the compounds in the atmosphere, living things, the soil and the ocean in a non-stop journey. That is called a carbon cycle. And we can say that which are the ways the carbon dioxide is producing. One is the product of complete combustion of carbon containing substance. Too much carbon dioxide is produced. Another one, the respiration of living cells. It's also produced carbon dioxide. We know that if you are breathing, we take oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. Respiration of living things, all the living organisms. And the product of acid with the carbonate reaction also producing carbon dioxide. And from the thermal decomposition of carbonate also it producing carbon dioxide. But this picture showing the carbon cycle, that is the continuous journey of formation of carbon dioxide. Now the methane. Methane is also one of the important source of greenhouse effect. That is the greenhouse gas. And decomposition of decay of vegetation forming too much of methane, and the waste gas from digestion in animals in livestock farming also it producing too much methane. And now what are the effect of this climate changes? This greenhouse gases causing too much climate changes. And then you know that we need greenhouse gases. Without them we would freeze to death at night. And when sun was not shining, but many scientists think that the level of greenhouse gas is now so high. The whole world, the studies are going on, and we know that the level of greenhouse gas is so high, it causes global warming. So what is that? The measurement show that the average temperature around the world are rising. It's called global warming. That is one of the main effect of this greenhouse gases, and this causes climate change also. And because of this one, the social and economic, these are the social and economic impact of climate changes. Okay, this is about this lesson. I think all of you understand this well.